All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are again at the NASL studios here. I am joined tonight by Delirium from Tribescast. Delirium, how you doing?
I am doing great. I'm very excited to see that NASL picked up Tribes Ascend. It's a great game. Tribes has had a long and storied history of competition. We're here to see, I think it's Boats and Hose versus Area 51 Gaming tonight.
That's right. Tonight we're going to be looking at Team Boats and Hose versus Team Area 51 Gaming. Area 51, I know, has been a multi-gaming organization here for a few years. They did quite a bit of domination, I believe, in both the TF2 and Modern Warfare scenes, as it were. And I've seen some strong performances out of them. I know we've seen some good kind of adaptability from that Modern Warfare, from the Modern Warfare and the crossing over into that Tribe Ascend scene with players like Curious George off of ZFZ. Very strong snipers, I think, translate along. But from what I've seen of Area 51, it seems like their teamwork is actually what's going to propel them potentially to victory tonight. What do you know about Boats and Hose?
Well, Boats and Hose is from Call of Duty, but they've also been recruiting heavily within the Tribes Ascend public community. They picked up Tribes 1 veteran in Budzor.
Mm-hmm.
They have a recent pickup. They picked up Vampwood, a strong sentinel that will cover their sniping they didn't have before. And we saw Area 51 playing last night. They have a really strong defensive game that may come into play tonight. It's just going to be great to see these two teams with their strategies together against one another.
Yeah, that's right. It was. I think that Area 51 will probably come out in a very defensive set, maybe with a bit of the cluster style play that where you run kind of lighter armors and tend to just escort any kind of flag capture right across the map and stay together in a bunch. I think that maybe lends more to what they're comfortable with. Whereas Boats and Hose, I know, has some very strong position players, and like you mentioned, Vampwood. I know that that team was really excited to pick up him, as he apparently is a very, very strong sniper. So we'll see what he's able to do tonight. Definitely. I think that the first map we're going to be going to here is going to be Katabatic. Katabatic is a pretty large map, so we'll definitely get to see kind of the showcased abilities of both teams. What do you think about these teams on Katabatic here, Deli?
Well, I do know that I watched Area 51 handling that escort game you're talking about. They are very aware of how their flag cappers may die, and they need to escort them very heavily. It's just been really cool to see a lot of teams come in, out of nowhere and show fresh talent injecting that into the scene. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the game plan is going to be, whether it's going to be the same or different, but definitely I saw they had just a strong defensive wall. That's going to be hard for Boats and Hose to break.
Yeah, that's right. And so I think we're ready to pretty much get into it here. So for Delirium, I am higher as Bart, and we're going to get right into the first match here on Katabatic as I see the players are ready. Let's get this thing going.
Midfield,
and I will let you take it away, Deli.
And Area 51 is using the
Hello everyone,
to
just
shoot their stand,
kind of the biggest snowy map
any attacks.
we have for Area 51,
throwing more grenades for
Bash
the
Air,
run that's going to be coming in.
Zoidbergstein,
Tailspin,
and
LOL, Titan,
and
Cliff.
I'm hoping to see none of the generators
Death Trap,
Frozen,
Viper,
they've been running
Casual, a force field that's been cleared off.
the famous tank player,
Budzor,
that's a real problem. We don't manage the
base assets.
Already we see
either
Casual and Frozen
holding a Blood Eagle flag down.
The turret is very, very accurate, as we know, and that's kind of part of the reason, especially with this vehicle play, and it looks like there could be some deployable play as well from that Doombringer on stand.
Viper's attacking the Raider, I think.
Mr. Titan there.
And it's going to be trying to
general play is going to
for the
factor
incoming
pretty
capper. I'm not
heavily
sure
into
where
this
he is
game.
yet.
Yes, we do see Vash Erickson also has that tank out there.
Bergstein on a run.
It's been very cool to see the game
away with the flag
easily
clearly
cleared
on
by
the teams trying new things, and with each patch the game changes. It's been cool to see which groups of people.
That's right. This is very similar to the play that you have seen from Area 51, where they will use this jumper thrust pack to really get this flag out across midfield quickly. As I see the flag is coming out again.
He may not be quite ready. We're hoping to see a coordinated attack here by Death
safety
Trap.
grab by Budzor, who was sniped right away. Frozen a minute ago.
Zoidbergstein was hoping to get the flag off, but
stabilizing here on the Diamond Sword side.
He's not holding the flag.
There's Budzor safely away, safely in order to avoid that real standoff.
No!
See how shot comes in anyway.
What a shot.
Takes him out in the midfield.
Yeah, that's right. So now we're going to get into kind of this first standoff part of the match, and it'll be interesting to see how both these teams elect to hold their flag. What the most defensible position they think it is. Looks like on team of Area 51 Gaming, they're electing to hold it here on this back hill, very close to the flag stand, and we'll see where Boats and Hose ends up with it.
He's the sole attacker right now.
Here in the midfield, we have a nice shot.
Definitely saw
Boats and Hose. That was Zoidbergstein got it out again with that thrust pack, got it across the midfield. But two nice snipes in succession from Vampwood took him down before he could do any real damage with that flag.
Very good that they will be utilizing.
Very good for it to get a beam position to return to the
generators are down on both teams.
Unfortunately, though,
down.
It is on Boats and Hose now to come back because they are losing by 1. Viper's trying a silly grab generator about a minute to the enemy. And now, unfortunately, the flag is loose. The rules that tries to send the flag is loose. You can shoot it around, make it back, fly anywhere you want. Generator didn't make it go into your base where it's at the same time. So you don't really want to keep flag on the stand unless you're going to make a really good repair it.
As far as that goes, and then the Boats and Hose generator is recovered about 3 minutes.
Oh no, he
was killed first.
He tried
in this current rule set.
The generator do come up every 5 minutes. That would have been really great to see the flag go backwards and then completely change direction on the enemy. I see Zoidberstein coming in alone to try and get the flag back. Kind of setting pretty right now. That trap is pretty safe.
Looks like Zoidberstein setting up again here for another cap route for
choose to hold it. It's got high ground advantage for dueling. It's got
shortly on this bloody flag stand.
Friendly spawns that they can use to keep their guys alive. But he's having to contend with. And again, it's a little bit closer here for Dinosaur casual. Team side.
Just waiting for either of the teams to get a cap run off. Here comes Zoidberstein, like you said, traveling about to run, but the defense is still there. Not a few yards, but the second action though, just enough for Zoidberg to get through the midfield. He's going to be over high range. People can be heroes that can come in, they can get some flag back, they can make their teams go ahead. But it's also going to have teamwork. The teamwork is just so huge. You have to be coordinated. I've seen teams, maybe not these individual skill because they work as a unit. They can beat better teams. No one there to pick it up. Here we go. Flag is dropped. Zoidberstein gets it home. Will Boats be clear in time? No, a strike comes down, kills Frozen. And there's a flag. It's not going to grab it. That's trying to stop the cap. Just sitting on the stand. Come on, hurry up. Hovering around his stand. Boats was there in time to save it. Oh, it was like seconds that they lost. Bouncing the flag around. Boats now saved the flag.
Yeah, looks like he's going to be able to get this thing at least back across the midfield, which is pretty important. Really unfortunate there. A couple of botched pass attempts, unfortunately. That flag kept out. They did get a return, it looks like. I think have a little bit of a heavier pass. Now the flag's going to bounce on the political stand. Especially when you stand up situations. No, a strike comes down. Tailspin kills both of them. To see some of that play coming out.
As we are now just passing there's no one nearby.
In this matchup, Boats and Hose versus Team Area 51 Gaming in this first matchup of best of 5.
With these grabs, and score is still 0-0. You should about 4 minutes on the 25-minute clock. They got their flag back. They're still holding it 1-0. Almost dead. They had a moment there. They could have had it 2-0, but unfortunately the bouncy flag and the time they spent throwing it around instead of having it cost them. Viper will go great play there and get their flag back.
Yeah, that's why the teamwork is so important.
One game's nothing in track. You can turn that around within minutes, seconds even.
That's right, and that was actually a pretty funny exchange we just saw there in which the same thing happened for both teams. The flag was bouncing around, a tactical strike came in and killed the people there, whatever else he needs, and then an E-grab happened. It happened on the Diamond Sword stand, and then we got it back over to the Bloody Gold and happened there as well.
During this
I see Blood Sword setting up another route here for Team Bloody Gold.
Everyone has been showing us that it can be done if they want to.
I like from both flags are still being held. It's been a long standoff, and it was very good that both of them not lose that capture. I don't think the everyone has been quite as aware.
Yes, yeah, it got knocked up there by that Impact Nitron, which is a concussive grenade that has some decent knockback, but it does have a special property that it can knock the flag off the flag carrier. So you will see these Pathfinder classes coming in that light armor, looking to really do a it's looking like he's got quite a bit of speed, so now it kind of gives you a utility to not necessarily have to tailspin drop that flag out. It looks like Brick's going to try to come in here for the E-grab as well from the flag carrier and get that quick return.
Oh, who'll get there first? Brick or Frozen?
It's very
Casual's there to help. Pathfinder's a very fragile platform. Dies. The strike goes down. Brick has got a great return for his team. That was awesome to see. Still holding it safely, but there are enemies coming in. Burst's running a late heavy. People will have to go all the way a long way around. That is a lot of time for Boats and Hose to come back. Unfortunately, they have lost a player. They're playing down 13 minutes remaining in this game
of Boats and Hose versus Area 51 Gaming. The score is 1-0 here coming out here now. Area 51 with just under 20 minutes left in the match. They have gone up 1-0. One thing I want to point out there was a big play by Brick to body block the incoming E-grab, the emergency grab there. Keep that flag on the stand for teammates. I do believe I've seen a tank come out here now in the midfield for Thea.
He was actually floating around doing Pathfinder as well. There's not much time left here for Boats and Hose to get a safety grab off. Because we're going to land the flag and make it 2-0. Awesome flying vehicle was the thing to have. But for a while there, Thea was ripping the tank really hard, and she's going to be sort of doing midfield,
if anything, morale is factoring into this a bit, where they're down 2-0 now on a big map where tanks can sometimes be difficult to pick up.
We see Viper throwing more grenades for this cap run. Their defense coming in. Buzzor's looking for it. They have a minute here, repairing it. They have people managing the turret. There's still none of the generators being shot at by that turret. They've been running, and it's just that's been cleared off. Buzzor's really solid. Immediately killed by the turret. Buzzor's gotten through. He's going to try and manage the flag and make it 2-1 again. It won't have their game. Keep back to a 1-point game. Good job, Buzzor. That was really cool.
The turret is very, very accurate as we know, and that's kind of part of the reason, especially with this vehicle play, and it looks like there's going to be some deployable play as well. Running that route now. I think that's the third time he's attempted that route in which that is a very, very fast. It looks like the perhaps generator play is going to factor. And by that we mean that yes, we do see player gets the flag out with quite a bit of speed in a vector that's going to take him back towards his base.
So those are just purely on the teams trying new things, and with each patch the game changes.
Are around
it's cool to see which groups of people stay cohesive and stay ahead of the curve, scariest, dangerous routes.
Buzzer's going to come
again looking for the defense because they don't have a lot of time to react. He might be, and then the offense has to get the flag moving, otherwise it's out of time. He may not be quite ready. We're hoping to see a coordinated attack here by Death.
That's right, and taking a look here now around, I see Buttor setting up a route as well as Zoidbergstein. Looks like Zoidberg's a bit closer here, so let's take a look at this route as he comes in from the back.
Safely away. He's able to avoid that first.
Looking at
him. He's been killed anyway.
What a shot.
Still there. Midfield field is going to see the grab. That was a really long shot by him.
Nice snipe by
Thea's got people on her. Unfortunately, he is hanging around the stand.
Instantly,
he is hanging on the stand trying to kill player 3, which is out of HP, and no more allies besides Viper. Nope, I don't think Viper's on the route. It might have been a not very well timed no route. It's very important to coordinate all your players, get them on the same page, working together. Otherwise, I'm not sure how to shoot up by the flag.
That was Zoidbergstein got it out again with that thrust pack. Got it across the very effective sniper now with 2 nice frags in succession from Fanfoot. It's not necessarily the most important real damage with that flag. It is often interesting to look at the sniper kills in position to return to the fort to get away. I wouldn't want to say bad sniper, but a sniper that's not very good is often very detrimental to your team. It is basically a player that is not able to
unfortunately, the flag is loose. The rules of Tribes Ascendant, the flag is loose. You can shoot it around, make it fly by himself, make it go into your base. It's going to be faced with 3 defense. So you really want to keep the flag on the stand, which you're going to make a really good run. Viper is going to try and clear for Butzer on the diamond sword stand. I'm not sure if it's going to work. Player 3 is there, super heavy, gets away, sneaks right by him. That would have been really great to see a flag go backwards and then capture here, direction on the unless they can stop it in the next few seconds. Both flags kind of sitting there. Right flag once again.
Looks like there is.
And now we're tied up. See how awesome that is? The game just changes within minutes. See, that's the thing, is there's so many factors besides what's happening in the game. You have to keep your team together to keep them talking and make sure that they're having to get 10 morale, they're adjusting the right way. I always talk about Tribes being a game of adjustment. You go to your waiting for either the team to get a cap run off, you come planned ahead. Like you said, what your enemy's going to do. But the defense is still there, nothing gets theirs. Your action though, just enough for Zoidberg to get through the midfield. He's going to be over higher at the S10. Zoidbergstein gets away. Blown up by that awesome cannon. Going to go to this hill, immediately killed by Frozen or Suicide. Bullets and Hose now to get it. Suicide there stopping by Tribes. People don't think this in a lot of oh no, snipe. There's a reset switch. The flag balances. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. You need to hit the reset switch. No one there to pick it up. It's not, going out there. It's going to be Buzzer return time. No, it's strike comes down, kills Frozen, dying and waiting for 2 minutes for your team to not quite killed and respawn for the next round. Just sitting on the stand, come on, respawning. You have to. Buzzer's there in time to save it. Oh, there's like seconds that they lost. Bouncing the flag around. Buzzer's now saved the flag.
That's right.
It's going to be stand-up mode again.
Buzzer's now coming out slightly different route this time, but also the same. Really unfortunate there. A couple of botched pass attempts, unfortunately. A bit of a stop there. They did get a return. It looks like. And Buzzer is now going to pass the flag back.
Now the flag's going to bounce to the Blood Eagle stand.
Maybe a bit of a cluster here coming out.
No, nice mortar there by player 3 taking a field right as she picked up that flag. And I thought maybe we would see a bit of a cluster style there from Team Blood Eagle here in Boats and Hose, as they had quite a bit of players around, but unfortunately that flag is down in the field once again and will be secured by Team Diamond Sword at Area 51 Gaming. They got their flag back. They're still holding it 1-0.
Player 3 for Area 51 Gaming has just been really rock solid. He plays a lot of roles for his team.
Flag and the time they spent throwing it around.
As you said, you killed those players who were trying to get his flag away.
Was able to make a great play there and get his flag back.
That's the beauty of a strong heavy on flag. He's already back in turn that around within minutes, seconds even.
That's right. And that was actually a pretty funny exchange we just saw there, in which that's definitely what you want to see is that the flag was bouncing around, that kind of tactical strike came in and killed the people there, play coming out, and then E-grab happened to happen on the Diamond Sword stand, and then we got it back over the Bloody Eagle changes so often, in which you can get I see Buzzer setting up another route here Bloody standoff Team Bloody Eagle, in which you're waiting 10 minutes before you see the first cap in the game.
I like from both of them they are making sure
that dictates the player side. They don't see a nice impact knife coming out.
I don't think that everyone has been quite as aware.
That flag off of Buzzer, who was on that same route again.
Make sure they don't let them buy vehicles or force fields or turrets or whatever. Buzzer gets a grab, kind of hand playing their Pathfinder. I know he's been doing a lot of conquering.
Could tie it up actually pretty easily.
Player 3, he was
it's looking like he's got quite a bit of speed in because I don't see anyone necessarily able to come in, but a nice shot by Tailspin drops that flag. Looks like Brick's going to try to come in here for the E-grab as well.
I did see him playing yesterday.
We'll get their first brick or Frozen.
Casual's there to help. Sniping and doing Pathfinder chase.
Dies. The strike goes down. Brick has got a great return for his team. That was awesome to see. He had guys all over him, was able to get it.
Way to get the flag moving.
Birdstein's there. It's a late E-grab. Everyone did a wonderful job yesterday when I watched them, having just tons of guys on their flag here, keeping him safe.
That's right, as we are just now approaching 13 minutes remaining in this game of Boats and Hose versus Area 51 Gaming. The score is 1-0 here in favor of Area 51, who is Diamond Sword and Blue on your hero.
against this strong defense.
I'm surprised to see Chance spin sniper for a51 because last time I saw them play was
one thing I wanted to point out that I saw is that the
he was actually floating around doing Pathfinder as well. There's not much time left here for both of them to take out their grab off, but it was defended by the flag and make it 2-0.
Pretty interesting tough to come back from. I think now, we are approaching now that 12.5 and I guess that they see something at the point where I think, if anything, morale is factoring into this a bit where they're down to 2-0 now on a big map where Casual's not back on the stand.
Tries to clear, Zober's almost dead. He's got no against this immediately sniped again. Defense wall, they've been on point with that set they have, and they're repairing
really strong pickup as we were talking about in that pregame there. Vanwood, they picked him up out of a pub for their team.
And it's just, they have got a really solid defense game. Unfortunately, Buzzard's gotten through. He's going to try and land his flag and make it 2-1. Again, a 1-point game. It's so funny that they've been recruiting in pubs and being successful. That was a really cool someone who's good and high package was not sniped, got away in. One of the D1 veteran his flag steady. Tribes. This is a great match. Running the flag.
Yeah, definitely. He's been running that route now. I think that's the third time he's attempted that route in which that is a very fast
scramble for the flag on the ground. Frozen's going to get it. It's going to go home.
And by that we mean that the player gets the flag out with quite a bit of speed, and it was down in the field and got returned towards his base. So those are
too bad for Buzzor. He made a great run with
the fastest route. So we are now looking at all around in Tribes. Here, just 5 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in this match. Scores all tied at 2-2 here between Area 51 Gaming and Boats and Hose in match 1 of this series.
And then the offense has to get the flag moving, otherwise
best of 5s in Tribes Ascend, which is unusual for Tribes.
That's right, and taking a look here now around, I see Buzzor setting up a route as well as Zorbert's
in that
looks like Zorbert's a bit closer here, so let's take a look at this route as he comes in from the back.
Consistent, who can make the plays. Looking at, I'm not sure, he's been getting killed by Buzzor again from the back. Still there.
Get to see
the grab is stopped by Vampwood.
Nice snipe by Vampwood.
He's going to try and cap here against Frozen. He is hanging around the stand. Brick is trying to help him. He is hanging around the stand trying to kill player 3, but she's out of HP and no more allies besides Viper.
Skips away again.
Vampwood might have been a right away attack. It's very important to coordinate all your players, get them on the same page, working together. Otherwise, you're just going to be chewed up
in
by
the advent of a tie at the end of regulation,
that's right,
10-minute overtime, and Vampwood still continuing to be a very effective sniper now with 16 frags in this game. Where kills are not necessarily the most important in Tribes Ascend. It is often interesting to look at the sniper kills because I believe both teams get a point. I don't want to say bad sniper, but a sniper that's not very good is often very detrimental to your team, as it is basically a player that is not able to contribute to your defense.
A new cap route stopped immediately by the heavy on flag. Another ill-timed attack here. Bertrand's coming in by himself.
Super heavy Berg, and he's going to be faced with 3 defense.
This is the flag, who has no HP to survive the hit. Viper is going to try and clear first on the diamond sword stand. Going to go through the midfield again. I'm not sure he's really fast. It's going to work. Player 3 is there on the super heavy. Gets away, sneaks right by him, just killing him. Midfield going to be every time. Like 10 seconds. He change his route unless they can stop it.
Yeah, I think that Zoiberstein has still going to stand right in his flag once again. There it is.
And now we're tied up. See how awesome that is? The game just changes within minutes. See, that's the thing. There's so many factors besides what's happening in the game. You have to keep your team together, to keep them talking, to make sure that they're not losing their morale, that they're adjusting the right way. It's really hard to say Zoidberg game of adjustment. Say Zoid or something like that. Zoidberg strategy, that you plan ahead.
Pick silly
names. What you're going to do. You put your strategy against theirs. It may not work. You have to on the fly change your strategy in the right way to win. Because Bergstein,
as we see, take a look here. Looks like Viper setting up a route as well as Buzzor. So
suicides, I guess.
Perhaps we are seeing Suicide go into a 2-capper set here.
People don't think that
there's quite a bit of speed coming across the stand now.
There's a reset switch.
But immediately placed by Vash.
Hit the reset switch. That cleared it off. That was the timer going out there. Vash Eric's tank, and Buzzor was able to play out 5 minutes and then dying away from one half of your team to clearing for them and having a person behind you rousting you. It's constant respawn again, making it 3-2 at the right time. So you might kill yourself when you're on the field to get that where you need to be. One veteran.
Yeah, that's right. We do see Buzzor's not coming in on a slightly different route this time, but also with the same really interesting route here, I think, for him. Although he did, I think Buzzor, of course, is a very strong legacy Tribes player from actually let go of the ski button. You got to think there that is indicative of very strong leadership. Maybe a bit of a cluster here coming out. Nice mortar there by player 3, seamlessly transition into a 2-capper set. And instead of that 1-capper set, we see the flag of a cluster style there in favor of Team Blood Eagle here in Boats and Hose, as they had quite a bit of players around, but unfortunately that flag is down in the field once again and will be
strong clearing, or you can run more than one capper to kind of mess up the defense, just depending on how you want to play it. Player 3 for A51 Gaming has just been really rock solid. This game, a lot of roles for his team. Just been enjoying it. I know. I've been waiting for a long time. You kill those players who are trying to get his flag away. Tribes deserve still.
that's kind of the beauty of strong heavy on flag. He's already back in new class. It's been around since 1998. People have been playing it for a long time. The games have all survived. They're all still played.
Yeah, that's definitely what you want to see is that
really show us a great time.
That kind of very fluid style of play coming out in Tribes is that because the tempo, as you can see, changes so often, which you can get, chip caps in 20 seconds, or it could be a bloody standoff in which you're waiting, 10 minutes before you see the first cap in the game. So it's really that dictates the player pace. As we're seeing a nice impact knife coming out on the stand there by hand, knocking that flag off of Budzoid, who's on that same route again. That seems to be very effective so far this game. Yeah, that's right. And this one really all comes down to Vampire.
Maybe it was Panda playing their Pathfinder. I know he's been doing a lot of grenading,
which may, let's see if he lands the second. Indeed he does. I think he really should have taken that around the side to break that LOS.
Frozen's right there, but it's stuck in the rocks. Stuck in the rocks. Brick needs to get it to keep it alive. It's running out of time. Frozen's going to get it. No, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. It's still in there. Looking for the Pathfinder chase. They're cracking the ice. They both kill each other. They force to pick it up, keep it alive. It's going to be standoff mode for sure here. And standoff mode or a moving flag on the winning team side does force overtime drives and having tons of guys on their flag here, keeping him safe and alive as they walk. It's going to be pretty easy to stabilize on both quarters, I think. So it's going to be who they handle the standoff better. Looking for some offense tanks out. Cowboy capping not very good in terms of generator pressure and all that stuff. Just go in by yourself. Who's managed to get better at this point? Who has more money to call defense? Who gets the play? Who gets the hill? It's all down immediately killed. One more left.
That's right, and we have a fight down.
He gets it. He gets it.
The team is electing
now. Frozen's only there for E-grab. He's going to probably die. No HP left.
But he's fighting by those two deployable turrets. So
come on, Diamond Sword, tie it up.
They're electing those turrets to keep that gen up. And I guess if they see something that's got a chance here to do it.
Cliff is there. Last chance. Here comes Whipper's time for the flag. It's going to be easy pickings. No, Vampwood sniping here, making it very hard for him to get through. Casual not back on the stand. First trying to get a 10-second cap. We don't know. That's true. No HP left. Immediately sniped again. Vampwood has
done it before.
It was a little bit too far away.
I think a really strong pickup, as we were talking about in that pregame there. Vampwood, they picked him up out of a pub for their team. And has appears to be now a very, very strong sniper.
So I just can't wait to see what these teams pull out. The pressure is on.
It's so funny that they've been recruiting in pubs and being successful with it. We just see someone who's good and it's safe.
We are now in overtime in this game here versus Area 51 Gaming and Team Boats and Hose in this game of Tribe to Send. This is the first game of the series, so the score is of course 1-0.
Scramble for the flag on the ground. Frozen's going to get it. It's going to go home.
I was talking about adjustments earlier.
I don't know what happened to the dinosaur flag. Where is it? It was down in the field. They got returned. Two cappers instead of one. Unfortunately, one of the two banner buds, he made a great run with that flag.
So we are now looking at the flag.
It's not going to be easily babysat.
5 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in this match. The score is all tied at 2-2 here between Area 51 Gaming and Boats and Hose in match 1. Brick's now got this flag out through the midfield in his Pathfinder.
We have been playing best of 5. That's surprising. They also adjusted, which is unusual for Tribes. It's a lot of Vampwood's going to stop it right away in this. I think it's really cool to see which team is strongest in that protracted battle. Zwipper's trying to keep it moving here. The second capper for that team is going to keep it alive. And now the pressure's on. Boats and Hose has got to get the flag moving. Unfortunately, it's still stuck against the base.
Get to see the proof of the pudding.
Scramble mode right now. Buzzword gets there going to try and cap here against Frozen. He's killed right away. Rick is trying to help easily land the flag and punch it out. Last second, Viper's killed. Here it is. Overtime is over. Skips away, but again,
Game 1 goes to Area 51 Gaming. We have just passed now the 5 minutes remaining mark there, as you see pop up on your screen. So, in the advent of a tie at the end of regulation, we'll go into a 10-minute overtime, which is sudden death.
How do you score a stalemate? Do you give each team a point, or do you give both teams no points?
I believe both teams get a point, though I'd have to look at the official rule set to verify that.
Because we might see that, you never know. These teams have been holding it down really well. Here's Viper, a new cap route, stopped immediately by the heavy on flag Titan. That super heavy perk that he's using is just deadly for a Pathfinder capper who has no HP to survive the hit. So Burstein's gotten away. Going to go through the midfield again. They've been running these really fast routes, not a whole lot going around the side, but Vampwood immediately on the trigger finger is just killing him every time. He needs to change his route so he's not so easily snipeable.
Yeah, I think that Zoidbergstein has just been using kind of the same route over and over again, in which he goes on that back to front and then kind of just leisurely, I'll say, takes it through the midfield there on a pretty high route, and it's just easy pickings for a sniper of the caliber of Vampwood.
I gotta stop calling him whatever I've been calling him. It's really hard to say. Zoidbergenstein. I'm just gonna say Zoid or something like that.
Zoidberg.
These people pick silly names. I like Pliff. That's a funny name. Onomatopoeia. Pliff. It's like
I don't know, throwing a tissue at someone.
As we see, take a look here. Looks like Viper setting up a route as well as Budsource. So perhaps we are seeing Boats and Hose go into a 2-capper set here as quite a bit of speed coming across the stand now. But immediately killed by Vash Eric's Viper.
But that cleared it off. That was the timer on Vash Eric's tank, and Budsource was able to play. I love that ghosting cappers, having one capper go and clearing for them and having the other person behind you ghosting you to get the flag home. He's going to land the flag again, making it 3-2. That is the experience you see in a Tries 1 veteran. Budsource has been playing this game for longer than I can remember.
That's
Do you remember the 90s? I don't.
Yeah, Budsource, of course, is a very strong legacy Tribes player from Tribes 1, and you got to think there that is indicative of very strong leadership over here on Boats and Hose, able to go into that kind of seamlessly transition into a 2-capper set instead of that 1-capper set, as we see the flag has come off the stand again in favor of Zoidbergenstein.
I mean, it's totally viable either way. Both ways are ways to play Tribes. You can run one strong capper with really strong clearing, or you can run more than one capper to kind of mess up the defense, just depending on how you want to play it. I know a51 was telling me yesterday they have a lot to learn. They're new to this game, but they love it. They've just been enjoying it. I know. I've been waiting for a long time for the sequel that Tribes deserves.
Yes, you and me both, sir.
History of competition. I mean, it's been around since 1998. People have been playing it for a long time. The games have all survived. They're all still played. And Tribes of Sin is just the next in the pack to really show us a great time. Budsource, again, with the flag, running that really fast through the midfield route. He's sniper fodder, but he's going so fast, the flag's going to get all the way home anyway. Oh, Zoidbergenstein got his flag alive, kept the flag he picked up alive. He's going to be picking up in the midfield. And this might be a standoff again, but again, their team is running out of time. The clock is ticking. They have 2 minutes left to tie it up, to force overtime. Otherwise, it's going to be the first map to Boats and Hose.
Yeah, that's right, and this one really all comes down to Vampwood here. Zoidbergenstein has elected to take this flag up over the main hill, which let's see if he lands the sniper as Vampwood. Indeed, he does. I think he really should have taken that around the side to break that LOS.
Frozen's right there, but it's stuck in the rocks. It's stuck in the rocks. Brick needs to get it to keep it alive. He's running out of time. Frozen's going to get it. No, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. It's still in there, looking for the crack in the ice. They both kill each other. Pliff wants to pick it up, keep it alive. It's going to be standoff mode for sure here, and standoff mode or a moving flag on the winning team's side does force overtime in Tribes of Sin. I think it's a very cool rule. That's an addition that we needed in Track, I think. It's going to be pretty easy to stabilize on both teams, I think. So it's going to be who's going to handle the standoff better. Now that they have tanks out, now that they have, generator pressure and all that stuff. Who's managed the game better at this point? Who has more money to call in strikes? Who gets the play? Who makes the return? It's all down to this moment. 1 minute left.
That's right, and we have a flag down the field
with a punk grenade. He gets it. They could tie it up now. Frozen's the only one there for an E-grab. He's going to probably die. He has no HP left. He's fighting with Pliff. A snipe by Tailspin. Come on, Diamond Sword, tie it up.
We see Thea's got a chance here to do it.
What is going to happen here? Thea's there. Last chance. Tie game. 30 seconds to go. We're going to be in forced overtime, I dare say. Now, you could see something crazy here. Someone could come in at the last second and get a 10-second cap. We don't know.
That's true. Budsource's got it.
What the players do.
He's done it before.
Budsource a little bit too far away to start a route at this point, but I mean, at the next cap, it's sudden death overtime. It's not going to go to the cap limit of 5. It's going to be next capture is going to win. So I just can't wait to see what these teams pull out. The pressure is on.
That's right. And here we are now ticking down 3, 2, 1, and we are now in overtime in this game here versus Area 51 Gaming and Team Boats and Hose in this game of Tribes Ascend. This is the first game of the series, so the score is of course 0-0 in the match.
I was talking about adjustments earlier. I really love that Boats and Hose decided to do an adjustment where they went to 2 cappers instead of 1. Unfortunately, one of the offense, Death Trap, made an ill-advised grab, stopping Viper, his teammate, from getting the flag. It's now going to be easily babysat, giving a few minutes of, about a minute of safe flag time here against the base.
And here, Brick's now got this flag out through the midfield in his Pathfinder.
That's kind of surprising. They also adjusted. They put a second person on Pathfinder, but Vampwood's going to stop it right away in this little valley here underneath the ice bridge. Zoidbergenstein could keep it moving here. Get the second capper for that team. Is going to keep it alive. And now the pressure is on. Boats and Hose has got to get the flag moving. Unfortunately, it's still stuck against the base. Scramble mode right now. Buzzword gets there right as the flag comes home. Unfortunately, he's killed right away. Zoidbergenstein could easily land on the flag and clutch it out. Last second, Viper's killed. Here it is. Overtime is over. 4-3.
Game 1 goes to Area 51 Gaming. Really nice play by them, I think.